Yeah, I used to be a hurricane. Tell you how that really feel. Show you all that I destroyed. I grew up round the fucking way. I know you ain't really real. I can feel that when you smile. I don't care where you're from, but what you see when you close your eyes. Strangers used to be your friends. They might still be if you didn't care. Oh, I've been here before. Had to check myself to make sure. The feeling's still pain. My people in a hurry, my people trying to grab at the change. Stop looking both ways. When I saw one side as a mirror and the world as a stage. Fuck you and your games, are you not entertained? This was never what I pictured, I'm alone in the frame. Putting people first who couldn't say my last name. Letting people hurt, trying to test my faith like Abe. Run gone, tell my brothers run on. That fight was for me. I'ma keep moving in my sleep till I wake from this dream and reflect what I see. Is she worse for lying or me for believing? Lost Genesis, Lord, I lost my freedom. Grew up in conflict, looking for appeasement. Used to draw the light and sell it to the evening. These days we choose to judge by the preview. Sometimes getting too close, they don't see you. Shame on him for forgetting what we've been through. Shame on me for thinking I need you. Find me in the shadows of the city. Sunset falls behind the skyline. Carry the words you said to me in case I'm in need of a lifeline. Walk to the end of that thought and press the glass. Beyond this life and over Mars. Behind the canvas that holds the stars. The pale blue dot that'll hold your heart. Behind the pretty faces. Behind the egos. Behind the paper and the makeshift. Finally find yourself and can't face it. So frustrating, lost conversations. Afraid to be wrong, that's why I never grew. That's why this for me even if I say you. That's why this for me even if I say her. That's why this for me even if I say him. I don't know why, sometimes I look for your face in the sky. More time I push them away, alright, cause I never used to know how to say, yeah. It's just how I feel right now. I don't really know much else. People come and people go, but I need you here, I swear. It's just how I feel right now. I don't really know much else. People come and people go, but I need you here, I swear. Nina, told you that I love you, didn't mean it. Everybody here wants to feel it. Let it fill the room to the ceiling, no one really being. Keeping up an appearance, let down my dearest. Shame is what I needed. Took her to the apple, trying to change her view. You gave her the city, but she looking at you. I'm still trying to know myself, know my path. Cause when you lead the way, the journey's dark. I had to shed some light on my past. I had to change the clocks before my first alarm. I told him, the last supper. Take time, it's been a cold summer. Ooh, they wanna talk about karma. How could I wish pain on another? This film's a thriller. Sinners act as a pillars, looking for my view. Brother, you ain't supposed to miss the end. All the things that I wrote, I written pen. You can visit them again and again. So busy talking about me, you abandon yourself. It's just funny that you'd ask me for help. It's just another story left on the shelf. We so insecure, look for more. Life's too short to step into your 44s. I mean, we're young, no idea what we've got in store. Both afraid to write verse, till we fade to thought. To the end of that thought and press the glass. Beyond this life and over Mars. Behind the canvas that holds the stars. The pale blue dot that'll hold your heart. Behind the pretty faces. Behind the egos, behind the paper and the makeshift. Finally find yourself and can't face it. So frustrating, lost conversations, afraid to be wrong, that's why I never grew. That's why this for me even if I say you. That's why this for me even if I say her. That's why this for me even if I say him. I don't know why, sometimes I look for your face in the sky. One time I push them away, right, cause I never used to know how to say. It's just how I feel right now. I don't really know much else. People come and people go, but I need you here, I swear. It's just how I feel right now. I don't really know much else. People come and people go, but I need you here, I swear.
Tell me what it is that you want that you don't have.
Contemplating everything. I'm questioning who I am in these wars I'm living in. I might scream but they won't hear this hurricane. That's some love I mix with pain. That some shit won't be the same. That's some rain that comforts me on these walks I take outside the frame. Yeah, yeah. I'm so used to the cycle. I don't really tell nobody. I'm close to the edge and I might fall, running from something years ago. I don't even know how to slow down. I'm anticipating a crossroads and I'm asking God where to turn now. It's 3 in the morning and I do this every day. My thoughts get lost in this dark room till the sunrise washes them all away. I heard there's beauty in the struggle. I heard it's sweet, it's subtle. Light pours down this tunnel, run until I lose my shadow. I may just trip on some faith in here. Thought I was running for light, but in truth I was running in fear. This was never how it used to be. I loved you before I learned to love me. I tried to confide in friends, but they taught me that that was naive. Taught me to cover my sleeves and fall on my knees and to look up in the sky and knee. Run, 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 yeah. I'm trying to find me, yeah. Made it to the river edge, trying to find some peace, yeah. Watching a black sky turn into a butterfly. Fly, fly, fly away, letting go of yesterday, yeah. And I ain't never seen a like this, never seen a like this before, yeah. And God, if I changed my mind, I would never see this, I'm sure. I ain't never seen it like this, never seen it like this before. God, if I changed my mind, I would never see this, I'm sure. Revisiting a derelict past, wiping the dust off this glass. This mirror shows me at 9 years old, looking back at me so hard. Where you been? Why'd you leave me behind? I've been shouting for you all night. I've been calling till the sunrise washes me from the back of your mind. Oh, yeah. And I thought you would never come, thought you would never be here. Looking in this broken mirror, everything's so clear. I didn't think I'd find you either, not sure what I was searching for. Wiping the mirror with the tears I've been holding for years, then it turned into a window when we watched it pour. When I'm older, I wanna be someone real. You told me when I'm older, I wanna be someone real. I don't really wanna end up like you. I just wanna find somebody that feels like me, feeling to sail away. I'm gonna find me a better place, somewhere they see me before they see my race, somewhere I don't need to hide away. These friends aren't friends till they shared your hardest days, your hardest time, your coldest place. You can come if you want to, you can come if you want to, we can still be okay. Would it be alright? Would it be alright? Be alright, yeah. Lately I don't know what to do. I got nothing but some thoughts on you. But if I run, take it all on, be a good son. Would it be alright? Would it be alright? Would it be alright? Run, 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 trying to find me, yeah. Made it to the river edge, trying to find some peace, yeah. Watching the black sky turn into a butterfly. Fly, fly, fly away, letting go of yesterday. And I ain't never seen it like this, never seen it like this before. God, if I change my mind, I would never see this, I'm sure. I ain't never seen it like this, never seen it like this before. God, if I change my mind, I would never see this, I'm sure.
So tell me what it is that you want that you don't have.
Well, I'd like to be more consistently here, you know. I'd like to really get on I'd like to just, and I know it's not probably ever maybe possible, but because it's so improbable and so impossible, I'd just like to really see how long I could last as being really here, you know, really in it, really alive in the moment, you know.
She says I'm distant, but I can't be present here. Complacency is your currency I can't afford. If dreaming is greater than its fruition, we can all live to dream of what may or may never happen.
Three.
Back to serious mode. Yeah, the frame ain't the same no more, is it? I painted this picture and let the words reflect my image. Sometimes the truth hurts, like the first line of this verse. I expected too much, thinking they were just like me. I've got to start being selfish. Helping others left me helpless. Where the river meets the stream, to the sky falls to its knees. And I could sit here for hours. This perspective trespassing thoughts behind locked doors that belong to thrown away keys, you see. Needing me or need me not dictates your smile. Falling into lines like I ain't heard from you in a while. I'll be whoever you want, providing you put your mind to it. Trying to buy my freedom, should it afford my pride? I wish I could believe you, but I can't. There's too much on my plate, pour me another glass. Drowning in these sorrows till I found peace with my past. Drawn into a world where the flower is defined by the vase. And that's young me by the windowsill, with questions that few can't answer. Guess it's too early to say if what we've made are mistakes. You just wanna lose your mind to find your soul. I just need to see the world before I call this home. I used to run riot when I was young, confused, trying to distinguish where someone like me belongs. When did I become the man? The cool kid, I was never that. Yeah. When they've learned to love you for all but yourself. Your deluded wealth undermines your coming so far. Shattered glass, family portrait suddenly finds the present as we pick the past up and recall it as heaven. It's never seemed so insignificant. Everything you worked for, too precious to enjoy. Ourselves we avoid, these thoughts we employ, too much noise. We just listen for the silence that sits between the sirens. And I just found a place that no one else knows. Watch the sky reach till it lets go. I've never been afraid to close my eyes before. They'll paint you how they want to in the end. I knew that you'd show, being caught up where you found me before. Wanna go somewhere only we would know. Yeah. Said I thought I told you to stop dreaming, but your reality never gave me the reason to stop believing. I chose the darkest path to emancipate my own feelings, clouding the vision, distorting the meaning. I mean it's clearer now than ever. Growing up under pressure, nothing's ever promised. A slave for the word better. If you see me, you don't know me. Stop pretending you never attended. Not to mention I was left to put to bed all of my questions, but I'll sleep on it. Dream bigger, new frame of mind. The bigger picture, fingers travel scriptures till we capsize. I'ma keep running, we sinning, push back to the beginning. The past speaking to me like a family 20-minute visit. Dreamt of this line last night. Stood at some height over the city, prepared to leave all these memories behind. Compromised by my desire to make it all on my own. You'll begin to sink in when you're stoned. Yeah, we need a comparative perspective to be free. Happy despite all that you haven't seen. Scared to look for answers cause you know what they might be. 94 dreaming, still looking for a mirror that I believe in. And I just found a place that no one else knows. Watch the sky reach till it lets go. I've never been afraid to close my eyes before. They'll paint you how they want to in the end. I knew that you'd show. I've been caught up where you found me before. Wanna go somewhere only we could know. Yeah, yeah. When they've learned to love you for all but yourself. Your deluded wealth undermines your coming so far. Shattered glass, family portrait suddenly finds the present as we pick the past up and recall it as heaven. It's never seemed so insignificant. Everything you worked for, too precious to enjoy. Ourselves we avoid, these thoughts we employ, too much noise. We just listen for the silence that sits between the sirens. Used to dance with the devil on a Saturday, just so we could go and speak to God on a Sunday. You, for me, fear, You were my closest friend, and all I did for you is true. And I let you lie to me, but these walls won't fall for you. Yeah. To touch the sky, I'm feeling butterflies, conflicted by the black and white colors, what you held inside. Who am I in this world of clones, living in each other's shadows, afraid to be the person that our youth mourns? I've stood here before, and I've watched my brothers fall. Their silence speaks volumes I don't need to hear anymore. Lord, I just pray for the sake of my family, still sat by that windowsill in search of your gravity. Yeah. I'm feeling more lights are going out. Tell me who you wanna be. You're not the person I used to know, but I'm unsure to let you go. There was some more of the truth I didn't find, and if it's you, then it's me turning blind. I've seen people change. I'm walking to different worlds. The past we framed and left to dust by the windowsill. This was never for you, I wrote this when I was 9. People fail to see your truths, I see the man beyond the blind. This pen in my hand, the shadow of mine. I never envied you once, I'm here for what's mine. My mum taught me family first, don't try to be anyone else. I'm still the man of that house, God knows my presence is felt. Yeah, we used to dance with the devil on a Saturday, just so we could go and speak to God on a Sunday. For me, fear, you were my closest friend, and all I did for you is true. And I let you lie to me, but these walls won't fall for you. I'm feeling more lights are going out. Tell me who you wanna be. You're not the person I used to know, but I'm unsure to let you go. There was some more of the truth I didn't find, and if it's you, then it's me turning back.
Tough past, but nothing we never made it through. Tell that young me, yeah, I'm still with you.
We've been here since Sunday died. Eyes closed, I never prayed for the heights. Tough past, but nothing we never made it through. Tell that young me, yeah, I'm still with you. So keep running, don't stop, yo, keep running. I've been nothing, been something, filled somebody's soul, and I keep running. Stay frontin', the pain is numbing. The water here is pure, I swear I can hear you calling. And she's new to the city, running from a couple milli. Got a voice like Whitney Houston, and she don't wanna tell me where she came from. Yeah. She says she wants to leave it all behind. I told her I got nothing, she said that's a lie. She's afraid to show me her feelings. If I'm honest, we both feel the same. And I've been here before, I can't make the same mistakes with you. You're so afraid to see yourself. You see, these words don't fit between these lines. My eyes are too big. Brothers slipping for retail, grabbing apples for females. All that shit plays out when the bank's too big. Yeah, it's all games until the boy can't quit. Back by the stream on my own, stone after stone, but none of them gon' make it. Clone after clone, you see, I always kept it real. More money, more snakes. She took on the world, but this mirror she couldn't face. Time's passing me by, what it costs to feel alive. More money till you blind. You got 4, I want 5, and I'm better than I was. I bet she called that showing off. They ain't with us, they against us. Sometimes I need to feel lost. I told you I don't want the fame. Lyrics for a face, tell me what really fucking changed. Apart from how you say my name, being on the right side of your life. Every fucking time looked in your eyes and saw a mind, and I wasn't ready to climb. This song don't have a name. How much time you spend on it, my little? You're so afraid to let it go, but you ain't lived in a year or two. Maybe we should talk about it. After where you still there, I ain't never left you. You always on my mind, I can't forget you. Yeah. We've been here since Sunday died. Eyes closed, I never prayed for the heights. Tough past, but nothing we never made it through. Tell that young me, yeah, I'm still with you. So keep running, don't stop, yo, keep running. I've been nothing, been something from somebody's soul, and I keep running. Stay frontin', the pain is numbing. The water here is pure, I swear I can hear you calling. I heard you like to pray, heard you like to pray, heard you like to pray. We've been here since Sunday night. Feel alive. I only asked to get ahead of me, so I can see the man in the cemetery. And I was in love with the prophecy, just another slave to hypocrisy. People distracted by the world outside and fail to see the world when they close their eyes. I'm feeling the imbalance, hatred and malice between us. While we at war, we should be more like Venus. I was born by the river, raised by the queen, faced with reality, mind willing to dream, contemplating a life for freedom. I was forced to turn my back on the door that saw everyone leaving. Rock bottom is a strong foundation, built an empire, run it with some words in the basement. We write the truth and then they write us off. Just a couple lines that Malcolm was willing to cross. I came back home with a rose and some torn up clothes, laid it next to a desperate note, but it remained composed. I said, Lord, for I see but I cannot sell. How does one win when he's ready to fail? I know you know my heart, my spirit, my soul. I've been overwhelmed by fear since I was 9 years old. She came in my life so unexpected. She felt love before I had it resurrected. If you are who you say you are. You were out of this world, you were Jupiter. Now that would explain this new atmosphere. We didn't plan it to be hard and to be so far, but we gone, baby, we gone. So you take it off when I turn it on. Walk in my mind into the unknown. I walk in yours and we can get lost.
But tell me when you're down, 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 down.
And I was born by the river, raised by the queen, faced with reality, mind willing to dream, contemplating a life for freedom. I was forced to turn my back on the door that saw everyone leaving. Rock bottom is a strong foundation, built an empire, run it with some words in the basement. We write the truth and then they write us off. Just a couple lines that Malcolm was willing to cross. You said you had a tunnel for a path, and described when you saw the end glisten like a star. Where I'm from so far, I'm an alien. We see different worlds in our craniums. See, these are vivid words, vivid dreams, lonely nights. You're gonna spend all your time making money, till you spend all your money trying to make up for lost time. Life ain't easy, sunrise by the stream, tell life to meet me. Stuck in a place only I can free me. Deep in the east, in the belly of the beast. I know you know that this ain't easy, but I get my bars for free. Deep in the valley where my shadow don't sleep, we get to stalling where brothers are balling. Cause we are more life for the ready. More hard Henny gets buried with the penny. I die, you die, they die heavy. You live, I live, not so many are. Welcome to the Matrix, parallel world where we're living. It took space to see the world that we live in, and it took time, it took pain, it took vision. And I've never been here before. She came down like a meteor. Yes, I'm young and I'm insecure. I've seen too many leave like a sycamore. And she cool like ice sometimes, but she can save you from your hardest times like old gods. And I don't really fuck with the others, my back gets up with the others. And I'm analyzing the time and I'm seeing this wide, and my pen gets the pain like an ambulance siren. I prayed and not prayed and I prayed again. I've been deep where faith is the only way. I depict my own flaws and slam my own doors. The shit I've seen would leave you locked jawed. I'm a young fighter, deep thinker, raw writer. Walks through the dark till the sun finds his shadow. The more they hate me, the more they help me. The more they love me, the more they hurt me. The dynamic of a lonely journey. I failed to say a word, but I know that you heard me. Your absence is present, I feel it. Praying on the day I count my blessings and mean it. Close my eyes and see the devil trying to be Jesus in a world where believers are trying to be leaders.
But he's completely lost.
I'm just my darkest fear and my greatest achievement. Thousands of snakes and I'm back with Eden. Faith is staying strong without notorious reason. They say God is love and that love is freedom. But love took my heart and it left me bleeding. Love had me on my knees begging and pleading. Love showed me the valley of the shadow of death. Love showed me life is a beautiful test. A man told me people live hell on earth. That's why I had to put down a hell of a verse. They say life's a bitch but she's beautiful. Motherfuckers out here are trying to snatch your purse. And she said, who you gonna be? Every breath costs but her karma comes free. She can see I'm not afraid to show her my fears. And when I'm gone I hope she remembers the words I whispered in her ear. Said she said, who you gonna be? Every breath costs but her karma comes free. She can see I'm not afraid to show her my fears. And when I'm gone I hope she remembers the words I whispered in her ear. Said, yeah, I got a tunnel for a past. And described when I saw the end glisten like a star. Where I'm from so far, I'm an alien. We see different worlds in our craniums.
And now a great thing in the street seems any human nod, where move in strange democracy the million masks of God, the million masks of the Joker, because the Joker is the player, the trick player, who plays ultimately the great trick on himself. So really, there can be no resentment about this. Nobody to blame, nobody to turn around and do it again and say, you bastard, you did this to me. Because it's always you who are ultimately responsible.
When life draws for the side table, I feel to pause, watch it flash before your maple eyes. Being fed lies through the cage we've been held inside. Heaven is the answer to the question that we're living in. And there's an opposite to everything. Yang and yin, compelled by the sedative we're letting in. Time counting down till there's no tomorrows left for me. One-way trip to heaven had me sitting in the window seat. Long talks with the man in the mirror, but he don't move when I move, we used to be together. I see clouds when I close my eyes, but it ain't rained in years, it might rain tonight. I might see everything clear, tear after tear, I'm gonna climb my fears. You can't tell me about peers, can't trust them till the end, cause the end ain't your friend. When you ran out of love, cause all that love got spent. I've been spending these days on my own, being thrown like a stone into the sea, the unknown. Escaped a long line of clones in a queue for purpose. People that don't know themselves make me nervous. They call this home, I call it the unknown. Trapped between letting go and the need for control. Still looking for the spaceship that we crashed and burned. For we were looking for heaven when we fell on earth. You said that I said that I'm yours. I told you that I made myself at home in your flaws. They've been learning from the greats, while I learnt from their mistakes that found the devil's gates. Amen.
It's kind of like amazing that the project did have to be completed in New York, and that sort of, it's like a very neat way of like a chapter closing, I guess, or not closing, you know, like something else beginning. But yeah, for sure, it's really amazing. Like to go from where you were to this sort of emotion, I guess, to this sort of point where you can write about it and sing about it and sort of have this sort of almost retrospective clarity. It's quite amazing. Lots of people, or most people, will never ever have that.
Yeah, talking intentions over actions. Brothers trust me with a passion, unafraid to tell them the truth, whatever the repercussions. I'm living for clarity. I've been way too close to the edge to live for a salary. Walk the past like a gallery. Mother's calling my phone, it's about to be a long call. Get to asking me about women I can no longer vouch for. Thoughts on my mind, let them sink in the wine. I'm trying to be transparent, you can't negotiate with time. I'ma be here for you, that's a good enough excuse for me to embrace the chaos that falls below the blue. Still love me for my flaws, I fell through yours. Find each other in each other, I'm afraid to give you more. Unsure what I believe in, I needed a way to let go of all of my demons. Pursuing love, but still ain't found someone to give me reason to give this up. I'd never settle for less than the feeling I'm dreaming of. I'ma keep it the way I wrote it, only authentic. These These questions are cliffhangers, I'll have to close my eyes. They listen, they know it's real, they know how I feel. Sometimes I float in the ink until these words sink. Anxieties that I had made me the stronger man. Looking in your eyes like a galaxy, I understand. The devil's trying to tempt me, but my father's got a bigger plan. Walking back through your footsteps to the motherland. When I feel the first raindrop, I'ma look up and don't fade away. And I heard you don't believe in the things you used to say to me. Cause when I feel the first raindrop, I'ma look up and don't fade away. And I heard you don't believe in the things you used to say to me. Yo, yeah. My feet dangle over my comfort zone. All these rappers clones, hard to see the heart through the facade. They feel obliged to show. Spend some time up, then I'm low, let the feelings go. She just wanna rush, I move slow so I'm not involved. Sometimes I'm off, then I'm on, but my brothers stay. Sometimes I sin, follow faith, but I always pray. Live like anything could happen, nothing is taken for granted. Don't mean I won't take a risk, but won't pick apples in this garden. Brothers want it for themselves, but it's bigger than me. I'll be living for you 15 consecutive weeks, turning pages to question what you know I'm destined to be. Then I'm back on the music bars, ruthless, straight truths. I'll draw anyone out when I paint my past in the booth. Why they acting like I don't read between lines for a living? I could see the snake in you when it was smiles and finger clicking. My brothers know it's real. Judge a friend by how they moved in the past. Intentions glow in the dark. I'ma keep it the way I wrote it, only authentic. These questions are cliffhangers, I'll have to close my eyes. They listen, they know it's real, they know how I feel. Sometimes I float in the ink until these words sink. Anxieties that I had made me the stronger man. Looking in your eyes like a galaxy, I understand. The devil's trying to tempt me, but my father's got a bigger plan. Walking back through your footsteps to the motherland. When I feel the first raindrop, I'ma look up and don't fade away. And I heard you don't believe in the things you used to say to me. Cause when I feel the first raindrop, I'ma look up and don't fade away. And I heard you don't believe in the things you used to say to me. Lights dim, somewhere in the east of the city. These thoughts swim between reality and a dream. I just wanna be alone for a minute. I'm just thinking about how I ain't been home for a minute. Thinking like, oh my god, this life, she wants more reminder. I guess you weren't ready for me. I heard most of my past are gone quiet on me. See, drinks with you became drinks over you. But I think I'm going sober, man, that shit's overdue. Truth is, all my brothers with me are some of the realest, fearless, clearest minded souls ever untold. You must have been mistaken, don't get it fucked up. Can't afford to get it fucked up right now. Black and white lenses distort the perspective. Promise my mum I'll be back before the end of this sentence. And we're alright with the darker side. It's inevitable, waiting for a dream. We're alright with the darker side. It's inevitable, waiting for a dream. Yo, I tell my story, how dare you tell it for me? I walk into your world, you watch me leave through the other side. She was wishing for more Chanel and Dior, while I was washing my sins in some Dom Perignon. This vertigo got my back up against the views that I grew in a dark room. I told you I'd be back before the sun sets, breaking bread with my flatmates. I'm grinded now, I'm over that. Yeah, and now she wants me back. I guess that's only right. She only wants a home at the highest heights. 3,500 miles of perspective, but still couldn't outrun the stars' grip of the pencil. I can help you to overcome all your fears. Let them waterfall like your tears. Overcome your nightmares for a dream. They say there's no life in the comfort zone and no life where the cameras go. So where were you when I was coming up? I took my time and in time I trust. The beauty is pain, artist risk, what does that make love? Treading a fine line on my way to God. The path feels straight, vertical, follow the skyscrapers to the place that we've been dreaming of. I promise I won't let you fall this time. Finally satisfied with everything I left behind. We're alright with the darker side. It's inevitable, waiting for a dream. And I'm falling